Alright, good day once again and welcome back to A News. I know it's been long since you guys saw us here. It's not been easy. I had to do a lot of, recovery because now my home shut down for me. I be for now say, come here sure, but no lie. My cousin yeah. As you see, so welcome back once again to the channel. Welcome back to A News. We are bringing you updates from within this week, what happened for the past week, and let's just get straight into it because you don't want to waste much time today. So in our headlines today, we have exams beginning, we have NSS postings, and then we have the Sesah'S administration assessment. So let's just get straight into the news. Alright, so in our first news today, exams has begun. Charlie, you talk for the you talk for the people were posting, chilling with the UTAG and 32 others. Ekosi saying it's not easy. UTAG has disappointed most of the students. We were all thinking maybe I can call online, but after offline, face to face, UTAG has cancelled the strike. Maybe they can cancel strike and then the school administration posted. I come to write exams. We're supposed to start. They've actually started last week Wednesday, and almost share posting exams and I say, and they see Uncle Fasha say. So far, reactions I've had so far is some couple of students. As you reckon, a couple of the two of them.
Really, nigga?
Conform home form. People are seeing stars and Jupiters and all that, but Rastafari, God is our. So it's the hand is myself. Before you go and sit at the paper, that's the best advice I can give you. Please eat gobe. So exams has begun, and then it's a 3-week long intensive period. Because from last week Wednesday, we are going to finish exams next 2 weeks Friday. I've forgotten the date, but next week Friday is the end of examination for KNUST. What is the news I want to pick here is I am so much happy and elated about the reaction of the school administration, because prior to the exams we were all most of the us were thinking seriously that don't go sack me. So I see say people started do say, oh, I come and 500 cities, people one city mumbo them into tiana me them go to so that they won't sack me. But we started, people are still in arrears of fees, but then no, I've not heard, I don't know if they started, but I've not heard anyone being sacked from the examination room. And there's this funny story. There's a boy called Kofi Mensah now they cast 600 cities. And now wow, one city so na wow say Kotia fees. Kofi Mensah can Kotia fees area, you go sit behind the exam paper, walk over paper. Kofi Mensah, you go the lie magic. Kofi Mensah make you no try that thing. You will help you go do that thing. You can't cover paper. Kofi Mensah number 2. As you go and ask your grandfather. Me. Charlie boys, that will no good. So that's what it's up now. Thank you, KNST administration for your reaction towards the end of SEMS. We were hoping you guys, we were thinking you would sack us, but you didn't sack us, and you just want to comment. If the SRC has anything to do with that, we also want to commend you. Kudos to everybody who has a hand in this. Thank you so much, and all the best in your end of SEMS, guys. Okay, in our second news, NSS postings. So earlier this week, I think around somewhere Monday, Tuesday, the postings were released. That is, hopefully, thankfully, those of academics, the graduates of 2020, alright, 2019-2020 graduates actually done with their service. That was just last week here on movie service officially. So those upcoming have to begin their own, and then their postings came somewhere Monday, Tuesday. Per what scheme? Ghana though. No, I saw one B. I have to go and look for it. I don't know. I want to really go and look for it and then mention what exactly the person had, because the place is, my God. Also unya Ghana Education Service. Boom 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 boom. Let's make it too. Boom 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 boom. The states. Lawi, ya don't to her. Malaria, Sesah'S, and chum. You know you. So like the postings it comes so far. Check like this year. I don't know, but then this year, as someone do CWB in a day, if your CWB is below lower than sense, people like group, then Sesah'S, then sense they can't give you off. And I don't know, per my own observation, the analysis I made is like check like the girls then get nice places, because I know like 5 girls, but I could call Goldfield, I could call Nestle Ghana, I could call UNESCO. What I say like check like the girls them treat them well, but the boys Kenyatta see did they be buy one? I say man, the gods must be crazy. So Charlie, that's what happened. And then actually when it came, all right, I don't know if it was because of these things you were seeing, said Charlie, but then I've been told by my sources that the director, the NSS director national, yes, I'm believed to be told that in less than 24 hours after the release, now he went to have a press release, and then he went to disclaim whatever postings had come. So as of now, I mean, there's a withholding of all the postings. So hopefully the Zumbrugu people relax. Alright, they are saying relax, it is not legit. That is what they are saying, and that the postings would be later released. So for now, don't be alarmed too much. Charlie, them say somebody self, the person do actual science, then post them go GFA. Where the basic body say na actual science day in sports fan but see man, when you serious maybe then go talk you say go and measure the average age of the players on the field to know how many years more they will die. Name who replacements and which side of the pitch, how many yards someone can go and stand there. So, Charlie, now you have got to know. I know 2 people who were posted to attack Gobe. My main concern. So Charlie, this be the saga behind the NSS postings. You guys should relax, and then yes, we are still following the story to know if any difference will be released or will be updated on what has been seen so far. So you guys just graduate for me. No relax, right? Zumbrugu, especially the Zumbrugu people, relax, okay? Okay, so in our third story, I don't know if you guys remember in our last one, I think one of our episodes back, which will be like our last episode, I was giving a sort of blasting on Sesah, and I was like, I'm not happy with his administration, his tenure of affairs in administration. Yes, so based on that, I feel the hub has also come to second me. I don't know, but then I feel like this is second me because per what I said, I've seen them do a little bit of the same thing I did back then. So, and they have actually given a further breakdown of what actually I meant by, to me, Sesah didn't really do well. Alright, so they made an assessment of Sesah's administration based on his manifesto campaign promises during his campaigning time, and then they had a well laid down assessment for it, and then they scored him 25%. 25%. It's not 25 out of 50 or out of 30. 25 out of 100. 25 out of 100%. So we would like to, escalate on what the help made. They said the first one, that was a promise made, 1 million COVID relief package fund aside the existing KBN. But you call it flop. I still remember, I think in first semester I heard the SRC actually asking students to either pay. I don't know, but I heard something like that. No more catch students, something to help cater for COVID relief or something. Well, let's move. So that was the first flop. Was a taxi rank at Kingston Corner for students within the environs to commute from their hostel directly to campus. Hey, senior, and say hey, Kingston Corner here. Second flop. Set up of an SEC fundraising committee that was to help establish the SEC on a faster rate. Now you can't order than you. Even God. But well, they actually didn't do that, but they helped. Alright, so that's a partial delivery because they gave, I think, 50 bags of cement or something for the establishment of the SEC. So the only one arguing their group, hey, Sesah, ciao. Alright, advocates for an increment in the data package, and then they are is the legacy will leave Sesah legacy 2 gig to 5 gig, and then back out that. The fifth one is negotiate with the university administration to allow some extension for the payment of fees while allowing students to register regardless of their financial statuses. The hub said this is partially delivered, alright, but I feel like this one it was delivered because it didn't say have the university authorities give it to them. The manifesto was negotiate. It didn't say the negotiation will bring fruitful. He was hoping that the negotiation will bring fruitful. And from what you know, I mean, they tried to, have the students, when the students started getting sacked, the SRC actually did intervene on the students' behalf to go and talk to the administration for them to allow the students to do actually right. So if it was just negotiation with the university to allow for some extension, then I think they actually did it. For this one, I think they did it because they didn't say negotiation to fulfill, just negotiation. So for this one, I think they didn't get it right, or I'm just saying, I don't really know what their mindset. And let's go to the sixth one. Revamp of the SRC life insurance policy. Yes, the Vanguard assurance now kind last week kind like man total flop. But he came to say it in there. He said, "Oh yeah," and we didn't hear anything about it. Sesah, why? Why? Tell us why. Purchasing of an SRC bus. Yes, they said this is ongoing. This is actually an ongoing project where there's going to be an SEC bus for programs. Sorry, an SRC bus for programs which are supposed to be perhaps held outside the school. I don't know if this is going to be on the church aspect or on normal academic aspect, but then there's going to be an SRC bus, and that will be another Sesah legacy. Expansion of the SRC work and study policy. Hey, this one really go me. Hey, we are call me one kasa. SRC work and study policy. Because ABC's administration and one of the tiniest the tiniest administration you've seen so far. At least ABC was able to still do work and study. Nanka was Sesah didn't touch on work and study like he won't touch it. Work and study won't touch it. To even continue. I was sad. I was really sad. So that's another flop. Committing more funds to increasing the lighting of campus and for off-campus security operations. First semester, budget reading, 9 billion. I remember it was some million for security off campus. They allocated a huge amount for off-campus security. The second team cannot pay and on street lights ball. Second team cannot billion allocated for security off campus. Hey! Ghana, land of freedom. Freedom!
Shut up. My name is Shatta. What? Freedom.
The 10th one is negotiation between hostel owners and our network service providers to partner for cable internet connections to be extended to the various accredited hostel facilities. I say, Wi-Fi. I'm fat. And the 11th one was the promises he did, some achievements he did, but then they were not in his promises. The creation of the SRC discussion area at the Secretariat block, the donation of 50 laptops for the So project, engaging the MasterCard Foundation to support disabled students, enactment of legislation to govern IDL and Obuasi students, establishment of the Health Support Fund. We here, but I mean, you will feel Juma. That's what the Bible said. Take out the log from your eye before you go, the speck from your eye before you go and take the log from someone else's eye. We will feed you media. No, they said, some of the setbacks too that help set him back in his administration. And we here. So this is just the breakdown of Sesah's administration flop. And they have given him 25%. Personally, I'll give him 12%. Because I know Sesah to have done more than that. Sesah, you are still my friend. I'll meet you anywhere. I'll laugh with you. I'll salute you. Hey, senior. So yes, we are marching on. I'm not just backlashing Sesah or Mucha Sesah Kwechi. The senior man behind Sesah, Mr. Anderson, where my downfall. You congratulated me when I started this initiative. Catch himself a good me. It doesn't mean when you are doing something which is not nice, I won't say. You are still my friend. When I see you, I'll call you. If I call you, you don't mind me too, I'll come here and come and say it. That me can't see Anderson and Kasame home. Senior Anderson was also why I am an eye here. I'll be pushing Sesah on because I knew you were very, very, very tight with Sesah. So you could push him on to do something very good for us. But I'm fat. So Senior Sesah, Senior Anderson, you too, I am not really, really happy with you at all. I greet your friend for me. Let's this thing. Greet her for me, do. Yeah, remember now I call her cool. Alright, yes. That's for the flop administration of Sesah elaborated, and that is my percentage, 12%. For the SRC parliamentary do headed by Mr. Anderson, that one they only something small, so I'll give them a little higher, like 30%, right? Because they working hand in hand with the SRC, but I say their parliamentary was a little hub and one hub. Okay, so now we want to start a new initiative. It's going to be called Food of the Day. And what we do with Food of the Day is we are going to be rating foods on campus from the worst to the best. Because Charlie says, I won't say, nah, it won't be anything for chop. As we did campus, we did the best university in the West Africa. Not only Ghana right now. Right now, Kenya is the best. So if you are eating things, you have to eat what is best. And we are going to fire those food vendors who are not giving top-notch food. As I say. So we are going to be doing something like that. Yes, so as we start, we're going to be asking for recommendations from you guys. You guys should bring your recommendations on foods which you think are the best, so that we're rating them from head to toe, from first to last. And it's going to be based on garnishing, taste, and most especially customer service. Then some people there, them are food there, them are food. You know the deal. 1, the food know the be. 2, you care. 3, the first them will take have you. And so some questions so have you. Never. And then some food to them as leave. You go feel other food 6 a.m. You go come next. You won't come tomorrow. You won't come. We came next 3 years.
Molo. Yeah, ma. We will came next 3 weeks.
December, Christmas, 6 p.m. What's up? So all these things will be factored in what you are going to do. So as of now, we are still working on it. So kindly give us your recommendation on certain foods on campus you feel are the best foods on campus, so that you can be rating them, and you can have people who haven't even tasted some of these foods yet to also have, you know, some sort of options to choose from, because they don't get the B, but they don't survey, so they don't know the kind of foods they are supposed to eat and everything. You get it? So help us. So all you have to do is to just comment your food, the food you think is best. Comment it in the comment section. We'll have it, and we'll go and, you know, try and taste it around and look at the surveying and all that. Very sure. Then we just come and rate it 5 star, 3 star. Then we move our way. Food. Alright, so food of the day. Don't forget, just give us your recommendation here, and let's debunk and up bank and with the bank all the bank is. Thank you very much.